And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Utah State Aggies offense will go on the attack first. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments. It's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a clean eye on a guy that knows the system inside out.
You're right. I tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for receiving year two. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special. And if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. He lines one high down the left side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Now on the return. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Volunteers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress the defense for similar reasons, and you've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend.
Turning it on! Touchdown, Volunteer! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running up and break down. That makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 32-yard line. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. All right, guys, let's chat a little Utah State. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, it's not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Nice pickup there. Gets him down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Use the play fake. Now the throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Not a lot going on there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. A lot of these guys are such great athletes.
And the quarterback will be slowed down back at the 43.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange Still on his feet. They bring him down to the big play. Will move the sticks.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, you got to swarm with the football and get him on the ground.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Hicks. Throws to the tight end. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Volunteers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Might be changing the route. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders. Defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Tennessee 14, Utah State 0.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine. Get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I think they tried to slip into that tight end really quickly and get him the football and create some space and maybe try to make a play, but the defense said no, there is nowhere to go. Defense actually gets him foul.
And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, the offense obviously already in bad field position. The defense can smell blood in the water. Just look at the defenders pin their ears back and get after this quarterback. Wow.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming.
Fourth down.
Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And the quarterback is slowed down back at the 43.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, them already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half. This was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Bring in the heat. Takes a hit as he fired.
This is a disappointing drop for the offense, considering where this drive started in their home territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
He'll make the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field.
What took you so long?
Kick interference. Kicking team.
The only thing I can think is he just didn't see him signal for the fair catch. That's an easy call for the official, and they'll accept the penalty.
First down, boys.
To the air on first down. Got it set up on the outside. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places. They even throw him the football. But the screen game's
Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in first territory. Gets 15 and a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29, and he picks up a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. We saw it on that last play.
Fire! Got his man quickly.
And tight ends aren't just lining up. These guys are athletes. You might look all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
And he's got a shotgun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Looking for the score. Knocked away. Lead in the end zone.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that cover.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. That job on this defense.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Bringing it up. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff. He'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back to pass, it's Hicks. Puts it out on the screen. He's past the 30. He'll get up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun, the inside give.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn. After 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
That's a pretty impressive throw, man. That's given me Peyton Manning to Peerless Price memories back when I was watching them, playing against them in college. That was a thing of beauty right there. There's a nice chemistry that this quarterback has with this group of wide receivers, and you see that in the
So nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Utah State has it back ready to go to work on offense. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They've got to find some answers on this drive, already down by 18 in the second quarter. Flies it out of the air. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The RPO fire complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, they'll get to him. Got a man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. There we go. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll leave it with it. Can't get it to the ground. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage.
There he goes at the 39.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Just one away to avoid disaster. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team.
Number 10, on to kick it away.
Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. So It's the Tennessee offense.
Let's go defense! Let's go defense! Shut them down!
Running back searching for a hole. He's up to 94 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. The Volunteers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it from the gun. All down, they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's this kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical guys, a bunch of blue-collar guys. You want to win.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Motion from the wideout. On the move, it's Brown. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Vols line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, the ground game. Got room to work. Turning it on. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Vols are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw. It's Hicks. There's a hit. Just couldn't stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Leaves it with the back. Nice gain of 6, leaving no third and four. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. The pool can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide again.
And this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And the Volunteers with the first and 10. Out of the gun, the dip to the back. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Volunteers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Can't hang on, and it's incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit, didn't hang on to the football.
He misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's only got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. The Vols trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteer.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little warmth out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unrolls to the wideout. Got his man down for you. Defense on him skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Utah State up-tempo. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking left. About a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to. And the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all offseason long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Aggie. Made the grab and turned it on over the score.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half of this, I know you trade him. You're putting some momentum. Maybe the second half will be airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Utah State, 10.
Fielded in the end zone. It's roped. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody staying in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running the ball.
It's so nice when you know it's all right. No one passes you on the field. Worked on it all week. Get your feet set in the sticks. Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed. Get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Under fire. Intercepting. The defense is set up. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Aggie.
If you're laser focused on defense, you're dialed into the quarterback.
They block the extra point. He picks it up. That's all his ball. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Pass to 10. He takes it all the way back for the defensive 2-point conversion.
How about the job by this field goal blocker? They didn't take the play off. They get penetration, get their hands in the air. You never know what's going to happen. It takes a good bounce. Next thing you know, you're taking it the other way and putting 2 points on the screen.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it. Written out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
At the 46.
Who needs a 2-minute offense when you're this explosive? This offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away. Now in a position to go ahead and score points before they get.
How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39. And the Vols can really attack on this 2nd and short. Right down the middle. And Swift leveraging good use of the hands to knock it away.
him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it, beat a more physical team. Nice job sticking up and going the next for this defense.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he showed that he had time.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Scanning the field, it's Hicks. A shot for the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards in the offensive field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback on a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. He splits the yellow rights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended over. At the end of the second quarter, that means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Logan so far, and it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, you're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
The Volunteer offense is back in the open. It's touchdown time in Tennessee. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line is telling the coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there and push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense.
And they exploit it in the soft spot. They get it down to the 35.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
Got enough for the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. Into the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the stomping has commenced.
Number 21.
This offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, and everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a map.
There we go. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45. Okay, at the 47, a big run there. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. He had it right down the middle, and he finished right. sticks on second down. Back to the incompletion, back to the passing game. Line just tied it up. Modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make him execute and rally to the ball.
100% zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, and live to fight another down.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him?
Makes the grab, he's got a first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense. They move the chains on fourth down. In the backfield is Stites. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Didn't pick up a lot there. Just a few
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive.
That will be enough to move the chains and get the first down in the red zone at the 14. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Right back to the left. Here's those big, powerful thighs churning before he's knocked down at the 1. On first and goal, let's see what Utah State calls. They'll try to get it in with the run. He had all kinds of carry as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Slam dunk. Into the end zone he goes. before he secured it. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Utah State.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here is the Tennessee offense.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO. The defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, let him go get yours.
The Volunteers in a good spot here with second and short. Finding an escape route. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And first down.
Man, is he having a day for the Big Orange, already over 150 yards.
Yeah, and showing you a little bit of everything, Reese. I mean, he can break tackles. He can make you miss. He's doing it all for this offense, and I will continue to feed him. I guarantee you the Orange fans are going nuts.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
On the run, it's Rowe. They pick up 2 from it. It'll be second and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess with him. Like, just get downfield when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown ball! And the pummeling has started.
Touchdown. Tennessee.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between the QB and the wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great for throwing. Because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now.
Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Off the play fake on first down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. You've already set your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And it's caught. It's Traore. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Hauls it in, looking for space. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. No balls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Hicks. Listed as he lets it go. Got a quick pass. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're down on is working.
And winning first down is a priority for the defense. And you can't get much. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and trying to stay on the field.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and Is there anything this dude can't do? He's channeling his inner Conridge Holloway, Heath Schuler, or dare I say, the great Peyton Manning.
I bet he can't lead the band, Reese. I bet he's not allowed to do that. He's having himself a day. But he's not there yet, but man, putting up some stats, doing what he wants. This offense is absolutely cooking.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's nice. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on second down. Using the quick game. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
Utah State.
As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but we've got to continue to build, we've got to improve, and take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives. Coaches are always looking for those things like what did they do well, so we can do more of it in the future. Finding some things here late that they did well.
Tennessee, 54. Utah State, 29.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep plowing it on until they find an answer.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Hicks. And pick it off, and this defense a much-needed play. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it down at the 35. Off play action on first down. It's complete to him, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good game. That last completion sets him up on second down.
Brings up second down.
Wants to go up top. Chuck it away just as he was hit. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL
reaching.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Give to the back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Wide open on the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And how about this offense, man? Putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game one, they've done a phenomenal job.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UMass put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Minutemen had zero issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. Oh, that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Leaves it with the back. Finds ahead for a yard out from the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he'll have enough for the first down at gain 2. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. I'm running around, and he goes down at the 34.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected them at all, and that's why so many sacks.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards. And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
One deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just dribbled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Looking for room. It's Wilkes. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Unloads to the wideout. To throw that one in there. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
And the Vols will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Wilkes. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown ball.
Number 21.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want in this league. Boone, when you start a season